What's up, guys and girls? Ellie Nick in Altadena, California, with my friend Johnny, who I met through Barry Weiss from Storage Wars, and he built this fantastic bike. It is fantastic. Now, this bike had that spring hub in the rear originally, right?
Not the sprung hub, but they had rigid and sprung hubs.
Okay,
So it could have. Well,
you don't know
some
which
came
one it
with
was.
Sprung
So,
hubs, some came with rigid wheels.
right.
But it would have been a rigid frame.
but not
hub.
a swing arm.
No, no. It was. This was a swinging arm conversion that was done by a Triumph of Burbank. Bill Martin was a dealer in the 1950s, and basically he raced sprint cars in the 1930s, and he thought if he can work out a way to get some suspension in his sprint cars, because they were all rigid back in the day,
Sure.
he'd be able to keep all four wheels on the ground and get more power, which he did in the 30s, and he ended up winning races. So he wanted to apply that technology to a motorcycle. So in 1952, I believe it was, he built 3 swinging arm conversions to race at Big Bear. One was to be raced by himself, one by his son, and another one by a gentleman called Vern Roberson. Now, as it happens, the Big Bear Enduro came around. Very grueling race. $500,000 entrance.
Yeah.
25, 30 people finish it. Literally. That
Yeah, brutal.
brutal race.
Yeah.
And so he thought, well, if I build this swinging arm and I can, it's going to give me more power, it's going to give me an advantage anyway. Bill ended up going out with a flat tire. His son ended up going out with a bad clutch. But Vern Roberson, big guy, big fellow as well. He ate too many pies, but he ended up winning the Big Bear Enduro in 1953.
On this bike?
Not on this bike,
Okay.
but on a Triumph Thunderbird with the swinging
With
arm
the swing arm
conversion.
kit?
Yeah,
So
and
what,
then
did they sell this kit?
it was for sale. Yeah, it was
Really?
advertised for sale for $100.
$100.
And basically you would, for instance, here's a rigid stock frame.
Right.
You would basically unbolt the rear
Right,
section,
they unbolt, yeah.
take it off,
And put this
and
on.
put the new one on. And he used shock absorbers from a Chrysler.
I was going to say, are these Dodge or Chrysler?
They're front shocks from a Chrysler automobile.
Yeah, I look
and
familiar.
This was the typical Wassel.
Yeah.
Wassel.
So did
fender.
the kit just came with the frame and the shocks?
Just the
And the
frame,
swing
the
arm,
shocks,
yeah.
and the fender. Yeah.
Oh, and the fender.
Yeah, that
for
came with it.
$100.
For $100. Yeah.
God, what a deal!
Exactly. And so basically, he won the Big Bear Enduro with it, which is a good feather in the cap. And he started advertising them and selling them, and he sold them for several years after that event. But then in 1954, Triumph came out with their own swing arm,
sure.
which kind of made them a bit.
Do you think they copied him?
Well,
Well, swing arms were on a lot of bikes, though.
not really that many in '52. I mean,
Well, Italian
there was
bikes, they were.
plungers.